Big news for the Gators today as they pick up a big-time recruit that fans should be really excited about. And listen, I know that you guys are all doom and gloom right now, which honestly, I think some of you guys enjoy the doom and gloom, but this is a big pickup for the Gators, and he should be able to help pretty darn quickly. And that is what Billy Napier and the Gators need, somebody who can impact immediately. Brien Taylor just committed to the Gators. He is a JUCO prospect, the number 14 overall nationally, according to On3. 6'5", 290 pounds, defensive tackle, can come in and make an impact right away, which is exactly what the Gators need. I know that everybody is kind of up in arms about the defensive line players that we've had hit the transfer portal or that have are teetering in this signing class or have decommitted. But Brien Taylor is somebody who can come in and play immediately. And I'm not trying to tell you that losing Princely Umanmielen doesn't matter anymore, because obviously it does. But Taylor gives you a chance not to miss much of a beat. This was a Florida-Georgia battle. So guys, other big schools wanted him. And I believe the kind of potential he has is huge. Think about this. Georgia wanted him out of the portal too. What does that say about the type of player that he is and what his potential is? Georgia consistently has some of the best defensive line play in the entire country. So if they wanted him too, he must be good. He visited UF for the FSU game in November, and honestly, Georgia was thought to be the favorite until right around that time. And despite the loss, UF clearly made a heck of an impression on him in that game and during the visit overall. So kudos to Billy Napier and this recruiting staff, because that's huge. Some thought that Coach Sean Spencer not being around could hurt the chances UF had to land him, but that wasn't the case at all, as the rest of the staff seems to be doing a pretty good job picking up right where Spencer left off. What kind of impact can Brien Taylor make? Okay, so I think his size and his athleticism are really what UF likes about him here. They think that he is really explosive off the edge and maybe can even bring a little bit more physicality than Princely did last year. Obviously, the fan base likes some things about Princely, but there were parts about him that were frustrating at times, particularly, to this fan base. Taylor playing junior college will give him a chance to make more of an immediate impact for Coach Napier, and I think that's a huge selling point too. Napier needs to win now. So taking a JUCO guy at this point is very similar to taking a transfer portal guy. Guys that can come in, make an impact right away. They're not guys that have to let the college game kind of, catch up to where they are mentally or anything like that. There's a huge jump from high school to college. JUCO to Florida, that's not going to be nearly as big of a jump. Now, obviously this isn't enough. And as I referenced, there are a good number of Gators out there that only want doom and gloom. But I always want to try and be as fair and balanced as I possibly can. When positive news happens, we need to celebrate it, guys. This is a win for Billy Napier. This is a good pickup. This could be a piece that can contribute immediately next season. And like I said, Billy Napier needs to win now. So that means Taylor is a good pickup. I want to talk about this more, but first, I want you guys to do me a huge favor. My family does a sports ball drive every single year. My dad started this, we're not exactly sure when, almost 30 years ago. I was little. He used to take us to, at the time, Sports Authority, which obviously has since gone out of business, and we would buy as many sports balls as we possibly could. He would make us take them all off the shelves, put them in the carts. We'd get to check out. We'd make sure they were all pumped up. And then we would drive to Metropolitan Ministries. We would unload the cart. He would always make us stock the shelves with them so that we were really a part of this process. And it's my family's favorite holiday tradition. Like I said, we've done it for almost 30 years at this point. And I've talked to you about this on a previous video and on social media. And I got a lot of messages from you guys asking how you could contribute. So you can send a Venmo to my husband, Eric-Wilbur-2. I'll put that in the link in the description of this video. But make sure that you put fundraiser or sports balls or something similar so I know what it's for. But this is my favorite thing to do around the holidays. My dad has always told us that if you give a ball to a child, you can occupy an entire neighborhood. And I know if you're watching this channel that you care about sports as much as I do. And I think that the life lessons that you learn in sports, you take with you well after your playing days are gone. So thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you for anybody that contributes. If you can just share it on your social media, that's a huge help too. We're going shopping this Sunday. So thank you very, very much for your support. All right, back to this video. I feel like there's a decently large portion of the fan base that has already given up on Coach Napier. And listen, I get it. The last 2 years have not been fun. Really, the last 3 years, if you go back to Mullen's last season as our coach. But the Gators still, at this point, have a top 5 recruiting class. And I know that there is some worry about some potential flips, but the Gators aren't done on the trail yet either. This is where Billy Napier and his staff shine. They are great recruiters. I want Billy to work out because I'm tired of this cycle of coaches every couple of years. Today is a good day. Let's build on it. We should have both a defensive back and a defensive line coach announced very, very soon. Recruits know who they are. They're good names, guys. We're going to be excited. Let's turn this ship around and start heading in the right direction. I'm told UF is going to get more good news this week on the recruiting trail, so stay tuned in for that. I will talk to you guys all soon. Thanks for tuning in, and go Gators. All right, guys, I appreciate all of the love and support that you guys have shown me this entire season and this year. This has been a really fun new project starting this channel. Do me a favor. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button for me. We have really, really big goals for this channel. First and foremost is hitting that 10,000 subscriber mark. But we aren't done. We want to continue to grow this entire off season. And let me know in the comments below what kind of content you want to see this off season. Since the Gators aren't going to the bowl game, it is our off season, right? So there's plenty of time for interviews and cool special interest piece. Tell me what it is that you want to see in the comments and I'll try to make it happen. But again, I appreciate all the love and support. If you're not subscribed, do it right now. And there's going to be a lot more exciting content coming your way soon.